You ready?
Yeah.
You gotta have it closer to your mouth.
All right.
All right, we go. Yep. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Daytona Ice Arena for an ACHA SCHC Division III men's ice hockey matchup between Embry-Riddle and UCF. This is the last game before the regional championships in 2 weekends. I'm Jordan Shepard, joined alongside now retired Embry-Riddle forward Alex Fowler. No, he's just filling in today for Andrew Caputo, who is starting in net. Alex, regional championship is in 2 weeks. Are you excited?
Yeah, we're excited. It's going to be a good matchup here. We'll get it going here soon.
So you guys are playing Georgia Tech, and I actually can't remember. Did you guys play them this year, or was it just last year?
We played them just last year. We're looking for some redemption here,
Okay.
so it'll be a good, tight matchup.
Here's Adam Latar, throws down front for Alec Bishkoff, and he was stopped by Newen, who's starting in net for UCF. Not the normal starting goalie. These two teams just getting together for a scrimmage. That way they can get some skating in before the regional championship. It is also senior night, honoring Alec Bishkoff, Ben Malcheski, Jeremy Kierson, Adam Latar, Andrew Caputo, Nico Prulier. Who else was there? Did I forget somebody?
Nah, you got them all.
I got them all 6 of them? Okay. Kyle Usiak sends the puck into the opposite corner, and UCF will try and start the breakout, and there's Jack Boken, the explosive rookie defenseman holding the puck in at the line, and that comes right on the Newen, and it was swept away. Billy Callahan in the lineup. He's playing with Kyle Usiak and Noah Austin, a couple non-regular players playing today for Embry-Riddle. Good opportunity for them to showcase themselves before regional championships, see if they can maybe get themselves a spot. There's a shot from the point and stopped by Newen. He'll hold on. 18:37 in the first period. So it's the first time in team history they've made regionals, Alex. So how do you feel about doing that with a good group this year?
Yeah, it's an honor to make the regionals for this team. We've come a long way in the last 4 or 5 years. It's going to be a good weekend for us.
That shot by Colin Bridges was blocked, and here's a chance for a 2-on-1, 2-0 centering pass, backhand, and Caputo made the save. That was Alex Berg coming in by himself, and he threw a backhand into Caputo's midsection. He looks like he's actually hurt. And he did go down a little bit awkward, and we're going to see. Now he's sitting up. And this is the first game that Caputo has started this year. And we hope he's okay, and he looks like he's going to stay in. Just shaking that one off. Bit of a scary moment for a second.
Yeah, Caputo's all right, though. He'll be good to go.
UCF plays it back to the point, but not out. There's a wrist shot blocked by Billy Callahan. The puck is sent back into the corner. Walk-in shot, tried to throw it out in front. That was broken up, and Callahan comes the other way. It's a 2-on-2, now a 3-on-2. Callahan tried to get it in. It was hit the skate of the defenseman, and it comes back in the neutral zone. Colin Bridges will give it to Noah Austin, who sends it in, and that line's going to go off for a change. Walk-in shot for UCF has it. Ryan Marks, good job on the forecheck, comes in, a potential 2-on-1 with Miller. Marks with a shot into the chest of Newen, and he makes the save. You don't see Marksy do that too much, shoot it right into the goalie's chest, but, you know.
Yeah, no, Marksy doesn't usually shoot him right into the chest. Probably look for the bounce off the pads to Brandon Miller there.
And Marks wins that draw, gets it back to left point for Hata. Shot was wide. And Berg's going to play it into the middle, but not out. Marks, nice move. Still holding on. Wrist shot, and that was over the net. Ian Beckus in the lineup playing with Ryan Marks and Brantley Miller. And Beckus threw it out in front. Cleared back to the center point, and there's a shot by Hata. It was deflected wide. UCF will start the breakout. Here's Lalonde. Will go far side for Berg. Wrist shot wide. Miller has a chance to chip it out in the neutral zone, and he's going to do just that. McClellan for UCF turned it over. Here comes Marks, and it's a 1-on-1 with David Lytle, turning into a 2-on-2. Marks throws in front for Lytle, and it went right through the blue paint. Now UCF's going to come the other way. Altieri down the left side. David Lytle is playing defense today, I should note. For the first time, you think, ever?
He's never played. He played defense growing up a little bit, but he hasn't played in the last couple of years. I was talking to him before the game. He seemed a little comfortable with the position, so we'll see how it goes today for him.
It's Billy Callahan down the left side, and he couldn't get it by Ethan Tangy playing defense for UCF, and now UCF is on the forecheck. Ben Malcheski plays it up the left side, trying to find Mario Filardi, and there's a shot. Sits right in front of the net. There's another shot, and Caputo, no, they score. I thought Caputo had it in his chest. It got by him. I thought Caputo had that.
Yeah, so did I. It was a weird play. I couldn't see it all the way, but it's a 1-0 game. Eagles are down. We'll be good to go, though.
So Dan Sakala playing with Jeremy Kierson, Alec Biscoff. And here is Alec Biscoff down the left side. Did a good job getting the puck into the UCF zone. Sakala turned it over at the blue line, and now here comes UCF with a 3-on-2. There's a wrist shot into the glove of Caputo, and he stopped. That was Matthew Angelico with the shot. .51 to go in the first period. We said this is the last home game of the season. Embry-Riddle has a pretty good home record of 13-4-1. Obviously not the best road record. There's a shot deflected on Caputo, and he holds on. UCF's road record 5-10-1. Their overall record is 12-14-3. This is their 30th game of the season. Embry-Riddle, their 31st. They come in with a 15-12-2-1 record. And there's McClellan to play it down behind the net for UCF. Zanichi has it behind the Embry-Riddle net. Looking for somebody out in front. It went through the skate. Held in at the line. There's McClellan. Long shot deflected into the right corner. Malcheski's going to have a chance to break out for Embry-Riddle. Malcheski plays it into the neutral zone. Alec Biscoff couldn't get a stick on it. And UCF's going to start right back the other way. Bryce Corner steps up and does a good job of preventing UCF from getting into the zone. And now Walkinshaw is going to have to regroup in that pass. Missed Corey Altieri, and it will be icing. So now it'll be an offensive zone face-off for Embry-Riddle. 15:05 in the first period.
Embry-Riddle hockey here is good sport for us here at Embry-Riddle.
Here's McClellan for UCF. He's going to start his own rush through the neutral zone and over the blue line. Drop pass. Walk-in shot. Couldn't get a shot off. Jack Boken was in the way. Kyle Usiak right corner. Altieri plays it down low. Walk-in shot right out in front, and it sits in front of the crease, and it's finally cleared away. And now here's Adam Letarte down the right side for Embry-Riddle. Sent in, no icing. No Austin on the forecheck. Lalonde will start the breakout for UCF. It's played in the neutral zone by Berg, and he's fighting with Usiak for the puck. And it ends up at Alec Biscoff or Jack Boken. He lost it. Now Berg will go on the forecheck. Jack Boken will try to skate it out himself. And here's Adam Letarte. Nice move. Gets a 2-on-1 with Usiak. Letarte wrist shot deflected into the right corner. Shard will play that all the way down the ice, and Hotaw's waiting for it. It sits just in front of the red line, so no icing. Ian Beckkiss out there, along with Ryan Marks, Kyle Usiak. That line's waiting to finish a change. That pass was thrown out in front. Nobody was home. Remy Hotaw down the left side. Throws it into the near corner. Shard will play it back around. John Brockman couldn't get it out. Here's a backhand by Hotaw, blocks, sits in front of the net. Now Marks has it left corner. He's going to cycle it down for Beckkiss. He's bumped into. Support there from Brantley Miller. for Embry-Riddle as the battle still continues in the corner. Now Miller has it, throws it out in front for Marks. That was blocked. Now the puck came out in front again, and Hata held it at the line, and here's Marks. Top of the left circle. Now goes to the center point. Now he's on top of the right circle. Plays it back to the right point for Lytle. Wrist shot, and it was blocked by Miller. It sits right in his feet. He didn't know where it was, and it's cleared to the right corner. UCF's going to have a chance to clear. They can't do it. Marks, left point. Hata, wrist shot, deflected wide. Lytle, right half wall, plays it down low for Ian Beckiss. Brantley Miller comes away with it. Top of the left circle for Marks. Left corner, Brantley Miller. Plays it back to the center point for Hata. His shot was deflected wide. Lytle couldn't hold it in at the line, and now here comes UCF the other way. That's just played right down, and that should be icing. And it's going to get waved off because it had just the right amount of weight on it. It comes short of the red line. Now here's Remy Hata. Passes it up for Beckiss. One-on-one, couldn't handle the pass. And Tyler Averin will start away for UCF. Averin, 3-on-1 now. Good job by David Lytle to poke that puck off his stick. And Silcox plays it off the boards into the UCF zone. It came right back out, and Silcox sends it right back in. Billy Callahan on the forecheck. Puck was sent back into the neutral zone, and it was high sticked. So Alex, why are you not playing in this game?
I'm dealing with some injuries right now. Just getting ready for regionals. Don't want to hurt it anymore. So, but
You'll be ready?
Yeah, I'll be good to go. But it's good to get a couple other guys into the lineup. Some promising future talent for Embry-Riddle here.
What do you think you guys need to focus on the most when you go to the regional championship playing against Georgia Tech? It's only 2 wins away, and you're in the national championship.
Yeah, the 2 wins away from the national championship is something really cool for us at Embry-Riddle. We don't get this opportunity very much, so we have to capitalize on it. But there's some stuff we need to work on to improve our game going into the regional tournament.
What are they?
I'd rather not discuss that.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Regionals will be played March 7th is the game against Georgia Tech at Wesley Chapel in Tampa. USF's home rink. USF actually winning the SCHC, so they have and they finished in the top 2 ranking teams. Here's a turnover. Dan Sakala shoots it right into the chest of Newen.
Right into the chest, Dano.
And he's shaking his head, but Newen's got one of the quickest chests in the league. I don't know if I can blame him for that one.
Neither can I. Dan shot it right into his chest.
Yeah. His chest just grew like 4 sizes on that breakaway.
And it's all right though. The kid had a quick chest, moved right in front of it. Didn't take him very long.
So here comes UCF down 2-on-2. Down the left side, thrown into the middle. Alec Bishkoff broke out that pass, and he made a nice move to get some separation. He's going to backhand it up to Jeremy Kierson, who nearly had a chance for a 2-on-1 with Bryce Corner. But UCF comes away with it, flicked into the neutral zone. Berg for UCF in the right half wall. And Bryce Corner took it away, and here's Dan Sakala trying to get a step on James Toll, and he couldn't do it. Both pretty fast skaters. I wouldn't know anything about skating fast.
Yeah, you got stuck in first gear, Jordan, so we're not going to talk about that tonight.
McClellan's shot was blocked by Kierson. Now here's Kyle Usiak holding on to it just in front of the neutral zone. He tried to find Latardo. It was off the end of his stick. Noah Austin will go back. He's going to give a pass over to Jack Boken.
Adam Letarte here coming up with the puck. He's one of our quickest players for Embry-Riddle. He's had this shot down in the last couple of weeks. He comes behind the net and he goes right upstairs. I don't know how he does it, but he pulls it off for us and it works. So he's been a new talent for us this year, and it's been great to have him, but it's sad to see him go. He's a senior this year.
He has been he's been really good in the role he's been playing, and I remember on the first day of tryouts how fast he was. And I think I agree with you. He's kind of gotten the offensive part of his game going. And there's a hard hit in the boards on Jack Boken, and it sounded a lot worse than it seemed like it actually was. Nobody really flinched. Puck sits in front of the UCF net. Noah Austin throws it out in front. Boken with a shot, and it goes in. Looks like it was Jack Boken. Kyle Usiak was on the other side. I don't know if he tipped it, but we're tied at 1. 9:19 to go in the first period.
Jack Boken here for the Embry-Riddle Eagles has been a great talent and addition for us. He's been quick. He's had a lot of goals, and he made a first team ACHA for Embry-Riddle.
There's been a lot of rookie defensemen added. Jack Boken, Bryce Corner, Remy Hata. That's half the defense. You know, and also.
So yeah, with the rookie defenseman here at Embry-Riddle, it's been a great addition having them come on. Remy, Jack, and Bryce have been crucial to the team's success this year. All three of them having great years for us here, and it just continues to show. They're in every game for us, and they're playing real well.
Here's McGowan for UCF. He was trying to find McClellan, and he threw it on net, and Caputo made a pad save. Beckhis backhand in the neutral zone. He finds Ryan Marks. What a pass. Marks' wrist shot. He missed the net.
Brantley Miller going down on the play. It looked like he got a little tripped up there.
And speaking of Brantley, couldn't hold the puck in at the line, and here's a breakaway. Shane O'Donnell in, stopped by Caputo, and it's cleared off the goal line by Ben Malcheski.
Now that's David Lytle.
That's David Lytle on defense. Now here's Ian Beckus the other way. It's good back and forth hockey. Now here's Lalonde for UCF. Banks it off the boards past Hata. He's got a one-on-one with Lytle. Throws it far side. Wrist shot, and that was deflected by Remy Hata behind the net. Lytle trying to get the puck out, and he does, and he's going to step up on the rush like he's playing forward this game. Again, he's playing defense. Who's his D partner?
He's playing with Remy Hata tonight for us, but he has had a great season so far for us. He's been stepping up his play lately. Well, our last game against Florida Gulf Coast, he had both our goals, so he's been having a good season so far.
7:52 to go in the first period. Ben Malcheski playing with Bryce Corner. Silcox, Filardi, and Billy Callahan out there for Embry-Riddle. Silcox loses that draw. UCF will control off the faceoff. And they're out. Shard sends it into the opposite corner. Ben Malcheski plays it off the boards into the neutral zone. No, it was held in at the line by Ethan Tangney, and now Bryce Corner down the right side for Embry-Riddle. Wrist shot off the post. Wow, what a shot by Bryce Corner. And Nguyen actually catches with his right hand, so it was glove side. And just needed to move it about an inch to the right. Would have gone posting in. Puck play in the neutral zone. Bryce Corner did a good job stepping up. And now he gives it to Matt Silcox. Silcox, nice move, throws it to the net, and that was off the skate of McClellan. Silcox has it, throws it in front of the net. Nobody was there. Filardi held it in at the line. He's playing forward today, normally one of the defensemen on the roster. Malcheski, wow. You see him fake him out there?
Yeah, he got him good, but Mario Filardi actually, Bobby's been playing him a lot at forward. It seems like he's actually taking up a more of a forward role with the team lately, and he's been doing really well with it. He's been in every game since he started playing forward, and it seems like that's going to be the case for the rest of the season going on in the regionals.
He's a big physical player. He's got a good shot, too.
Yeah, he does.
You know, I just remember there was one game he took an absolute slap shot from the point, and there was no screen. It just went in the net.
It went right in. He's got a great shot when he gets it off. Doesn't get it off much, but when he does, it's hard to stop.
Yeah, the story with Mario and I, we actually played with my last year of midget hockey. He didn't play with me, but I played with some of his old teammates, and he's the only other person on campus that was wearing a California Titans hockey shirt in Daytona. Here's Jack Boken down the right side, cuts to the middle, in front, and I don't know if Nguyen made the save or if he didn't get the shot off. It looked like he tried to go between his legs.
Yeah, that's what it looked like he was trying to do. Jack's been trying to get that going here the last couple of weeks in practice. So today, since it's just a scrimmage game, trying to get everybody ready for regionals coming up, it seems like Jack's going to try some stuff today.
Avern will start the breakout, and now O'Donnell couldn't get it by Jack, and here is Jack Boken. He's got a one-on-one, takes a wrist shot, and if we were playing football, that'd be 3 points, but he shot it right over top of the net.
Hey, he's going to hear from Bob when he gets back to the bench shooting for peanut butter there.
And Brockman plays it far side. He was trying to find Berg. It was out of his reach. Remy Hatta plays it off the boards to Jeremy Kierson. Now he finds Adam Letarte. He skates down the left side. Wrist shot, and that was deflected, and he nearly had the top left corner of the net. Noah Austin looking, centers it for Usiak, who's behind him. And now here comes Shard for UCF. Now they have a 2-on-1. David Lytle back, Shard, throw down in front, blocked by Lytle, and it goes right through the blue pane, and now there's a penalty coming up, and Caputo's down. I don't know what the call is.
Yeah, it looked like number 7 for UCF went right into him, and he didn't even try to stop. That was a dirty play. This is scrimmage trying to get people ready to go. You shouldn't be doing that.
That's Tyler Walkinshaw, 5'11", 180 pounds. He's got 20 points this year, but he also has 85 PIMs.
Yeah, he's the second most on the team. I think the first they have so far on PIMs for the season is like 115.
Yeah, 101. That's Landon Gates. I don't think he's actually playing today, and Caputo is down.
Yeah, the number 15 with the 101 penalty minutes, he is not in the lineup here today for UCF.
This is really, we're holding our breath. This is the first game of the year Caputo started. It's senior night. He is one of the seniors.
And he's already gone down twice. It seems like they're trying to run Caputo a little bit here.
And he's
slow to get up.
He is slow to get up, and we'll keep our eye on Nico on the bench. And is he going to stay in?
It does seem like Caputo's going to stay in. It doesn't look like Nico's reaching for anything on the bench.
Well, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be really hard to get Caputo out of this game.
Yeah, he's been a crucial part of this year. He's been doing a lot as our president of the club, and I do not want to see him come out of the game at all. No, nothing against Nico. It's just he's been doing a lot, and this is the first game he's ever started for us this year.
So Caputo stays in net, and it's an Embry-Riddle power play, and Letarte will play it back to the center point. It hopped over Lytle's stick. And he goes, we'll regroup. Hata plays it opposite corner. It was knocked down by Lalonde, and he's going to send it all the way down. Caputo's going to stop it behind the net for Hata. Embry-Riddle will break out. Hata, give and go with Noah Austin, and it was turned over. Good thing for Remy that pass was just off the end of the stick. Otherwise, it would have been a 2-on-1 the other way. Instead, the puck is played out of play. And we'll get an offensive zone face-off for Embry-Riddle. 4:16 to go in the first period. 1:24 left on this Embry-Riddle power play. And Ian Betkiss, Ryan Marks, and Brantley Miller will come out.
Now, this isn't the side that Marksy usually likes to do it, but sometimes on the draw, he'll actually try and go forward and go right across the crease.
Yeah, he did that for me once. And then Brantley a couple times.
Yeah, we'll use that play sometimes when I'm with them. I'm usually, Ian Beckus is in for me today, but Ian has had a good game so far, so we'll see how it keeps on going, but Marksy does like to use that play through the draw.
Here's Lytle, will start the breakout, gives it to Hata, who's out of his reach. Puck is knocked into the neutral zone, and Hata does a good job stepping up and getting possession back, and he's going to start the breakout. Hata threw it out in front, and it was blocked. Brantley Miller did a good job on the forecheck to keep possession. He has it in the right corner. Comes up to the right half wall. Now right point for Lytle. Goes D-to-D with Hata. Wrist shot off the shin pad of Lalonde of UCF, and it's played into the opposite corner. The puck is cleared back into the neutral zone. Ryan Marks will start up with it down the right side. He's going to send it in. He's going to go against McClellan, and McClellan's going to come away with that puck, and he's going to give it to Lalonde, who's going to take all the time he needs to kill off this penalty. Beckus took his man down, and that's going to be a penalty. Matthew Angelico was skating through the neutral zone, and it looked like he just lifted his stick and pushed him with his shoulder, but they're going to give him a trip, it looks like.
Yeah. He did get a little bit of the stick, though. It looked like he hooked him a little bit, and they're going to give him a hook here on the play.
It will be a hook.
It wasn't the greatest call, but it was a little bit of a hook on the play on Beckus.
So we'll skate 13 seconds of 4-on-4, and then it will be a 1:47 power play for UCF. Yeah, 1 minute 47 seconds.
I'm not too worried about the Embry-Riddle penalty kill. We've taken a lot of penalties this year, so we've gotten pretty good at the penalty kill.
So, it'd probably be better if you guys didn't take as many penalties, though, right?
No, it definitely is better if we didn't take as many penalties, but I am confident in the boys out there right now that they'll get the job done and kill this penalty off going into that.
Penalty kill came in at 86%, which is pretty good. It's less than 1 for 5 a game. And here's McClellan for UCF. Makes a nice spin move around Billy Callahan, and he's going to skate it in himself. Cuts through 2 guys. Tried to get around Bryce Corner, and he did, but Ben Malcheski did a good job lifting his stick, so he couldn't get a shot off, and that was played out of play by Bryce Corner. Thankfully, it's not the NHL, so there's no delay game penalty.
Yeah, we got no delay of game penalty. Sometimes it isn't the greatest thing not having it, though. Definitely worked out for us on that play, but some teams will even try to just shoot it out of the zone if they're caught, and they'll go right into the netting.
Well, the only rule is we can't change. So, in a way, it kind of acts like an icing.
Yeah.
But you'd think that if the rule was put in, there'd be a lot more delay game penalties.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We take a couple in the game. We would take a couple more. So it definitely works out in our part, but also hurts us sometimes, especially in a close game.
UCF trying to control on the power play. Left corner, Brockman tried to throw it out in front, and Billy Callahan broke up that pass, and Silcock sends it down the ice. 37 seconds left in the UCF power play, and there's 1:38 to go in the first period. Lalonde will start the breakout for UCF. Gives it to Tyler Averin. Went down the right side, and Jack Boken took it away and sends it right back down. Jeremy Kierson out there.
Jeremy's a tough guy here. He's an ex-Marine, still is active in the Marines. He's one really tough customer.
He's really tough. There's a backhand on Caputo's save, and another after the whistle whack on his glove, and you're saying they're a little chippy.
Yeah, and even though it's going to be just a game to get everybody warmed up and ready to go, it's still going to get a little chippy. Both us and UCF don't really like each other too much, so I'm not going to be surprised if it gets a little out of hand.
Kierson wins that draw. Colin Bridges played it to Jack Boken, who's going to try to get it out. He spins off of his man in the right corner, and it's still there. He's getting bumped around, and now here comes Jack the other way. He's got Dan Sakal on a 2-on-2. Jack stops up, gives it to Kierson. Pass was intercepted, and Angelica for UCF will give it to Berg. Berg cuts to the middle, wrist shot, scores. It was on the ice, and I think Caputo was expecting him to go high. I was expecting him to go high. It fooled him, and it's 2-1 UCF.
Yeah, I think Caputo got a little confused with that puck. But it's alright, it's only 2-1. Embry-Riddle can definitely come back from this. We'll come back from a lot more.
Hot the face-off, lost it. It's sent right back in by Matthew Angelica. Played around the boards to Kyle Usiak. He pokes at it, can't get it out now. Noah Austin's going to skate it out, and a backhand pass for Letarte was intercepted, and Berg sends it right back in. 20 seconds to go in the period. Lytle plays it around the boards for Letarte. Nice pass between the legs to Noah Austin, and he turned it over. Lytle did a good job supporting, and Noah has it again. Throws it towards the net. Is blocked. And here's a stretch pass and a 2-on-0 for UCF. Altieri, wrist shot, scores. 1.1 on the clock.
Yeah, buzzer beating goal. That's not one you want to give up with only a second to go in the period. But Embry-Riddle will be going into the period down 3-1. But we can come back from this deficit.
As a player, do last-minute goals really deflate you? So
I
you're
get-
almost so close to like finishing the period, and then
Yeah, I mean it does. It doesn't help. It makes it harder to go into the room because you want to get back out there and put another one in. But guys will come out of the locker room with some confidence. Caputo had a good period for having 13 shots against. They gave up a little too many chances on them. They kind of left them out to dry, but the team will go in the locker room and fix that right now.
so 3-1. We'll step out for 20, and we'll be back for the second period on the Embry-Riddle Game Day Network. welcome back to Daytona Ice Arena for the second period. It's 3-1 UCF. The shots are 13-12. Nico Proulier is in net. I don't see Andrew Caputo on the bench.
Yeah, I saw Caputo in the locker room a little bit, and he did not look good. His face was really red and his eyes were bloodshot, so hopefully he's okay, but we'll see him. I'll go and talk to him after the period.
Well, I wonder if the time he got hit in the head or something. We couldn't see, but he went down twice in the period.
Yeah, I think it was on the second hit. It looked like he took it right off the head both times, and they weren't really clean plays at all. I don't know why they had to do that, but
they're not very nice to us.
Yeah, the rivalry.
We just want to play some good old hockey, and they're like whacking at us.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes sometimes. It's just dirty teams playing dirty hockey.
UCF will start the breakout. And here's Lalonde. He's going to go down the left side up against Bridges, and he made a nice move, but he fell down. I don't know if he was tripped or if he tripped over the circle or something. But
uh-oh, sniper! Hey, somebody get that guy out of the stand. Sniper here.
Here's Lalonde. He plays it up the far side for Brockman. Jack Boken is back to get it. He plays it off the boards, but it's sent right back behind the Embry-Riddle net. I don't know what's going on with my mic, Alex.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's
kind of weird. And Letarte broke his stick. He smiled.
Not a good game to do that. Senior night. Not fun.
James Toll, he plays it back down into the left corner. And Marvan's going to hold on to it for UCF, and he turns it over to Noah Austin. He's playing with Ian Beckus. Wrist shot off the blocker of Newen, out of play. And then Noah tried to play baseball when it came back down, and he missed.
And good shot by Noah coming through the zone. Could have played it off the pads a little bit, but it worked. Almost went in. This goalie's a little rough here. And here comes the play I was talking about in this first period. Looks like Marks is going to go through. No.
And he won it back to David Lytle, who takes a shot, and same thing, off the blocker, out of play. You think he'll go forward with it now?
We'll see. He usually does it. He likes to go back
and
the first
you
time.
know why? Brantley just sent Ian to the other side. Yep. Oh, he lost the faceoff anyway. Well,
didn't even look like he really tried on the faceoff.
I don't know. Maybe he wasn't paying attention.
Everybody's just trying to have fun today. It looks like Marksy's just gonna have a fun game today. Everything is serious with him, but he just wants to have some fun.
When he's on time, of course.
Always on time for him.
Did he even come out for warm-ups?
I'm not sure if he did today or not. He usually does.
And Hata plays it to David Lytle, his D partner for today. This is the last game before the regional tournament in Tampa in 2 weekends. March 7th, the ERAU Eagles will play Georgia Tech at Wesley Chapel. What time's the game, 7 o'clock?
No, 4:30, I think.
4:30.
Yeah, it'll be a good tilt.
Comes UCF through the neutral zone.
What hands, feet?
UCF's able to get back in. Here's Tyler Walkinshaw. Gave it back to the point, and that was blocked, and Marks lost in his skates, but David Lytle picks it up. He's going to try to cut to the middle, and he does, but he lost it. And Newen actually tried to play to the corner and missed it, so Lytle will hold on to it. Plays it back to the left point. Silcock's shot. That was deflected on net by Billy Callahan, and Newen made the save.
Number 7 for UCF actually tried jumping over the puck so he didn't get hit with it.
And there's a hard hit by Remy Hata. Meanwhile, 2-on-1, and that was stopped by the left pad of Nico Proulier.
Looked like it was broken up a little bit by Mario Flaherty and David Lytle coming back to play the 2-on-1.
McClellan shot off the boards. There's a chance in front, backhand, and the net comes off, and he didn't get a shot off. Tyler Walkinshaw came in on a weird bounce off the boards.
Yeah, it took a really weird bounce, but Remy Hata recovered nicely and played him so he couldn't get the real good scoring.
The boards here are pretty much dead, and then that one decided to bounce right out.
Well, it depends on what board you're talking about here. The stanchions like to take a little bounce off the glass, sometimes even off the boards, so you never know.
Well, I remember one time that it was last year, maybe it was this year. The puck was rimmed around the boards on the near side, and I was going to the corner to the opposite side of the net because the puck was going to rim on there, and it just bounced right in the slot to me, and I didn't score, obviously, but it was a weird bounce. It kind of pretty much took a 90-degree right turn. Alec Bishkoff gets the puck out to the neutral zone. One of the seniors being recognized tonight. One of 6. Bryce Corner plays it off the boards into the neutral zone. Lalonde.
Good play by Malcheski.
Bishkoff played it to the blue line, and now Bryce Corner's got some space. He's going to carry it in down the right side. It was poked away by Lalonde, but Bryce Corner gets it back. Throws it out in front. Wrist shot, Dan Sakala, and this time he hit him in the chest, but it actually bounced back out, so there was a chance on a rebound, but...
Yeah, fastest chest in the league there. Dan's got to be quicker with it.
That's the second time that Dan's had a point-blank chance and shot it into his chest, but third time's the charm, right?
Yeah, third time's the charm. Dan doesn't get too many opportunities, so he needs to finish more on those.
He is one of the fastest skaters on the team, though.
He definitely is.
Him and Adam are both really fast.
He definitely is, and he was one of the hardest workers on the team. He just needs to, we got to get him to finish a little bit more.
More finish, less Swedish.
Yep.
There's a wrist shot by Jack Boken, sits in front. It was deflected, and now it's in the left corner. Adam Letarte, the other speedster, plays it to the center point, Jack Boken.
It almost looks, we're 5-on-5 here, but Embry-Riddle looks like it's controlling the play real well. It's almost looking like a 5-on-4 power play, but here comes UCF 2-on-1.
And thrown out in front, and Bridges broke it up, and Letarte went down and sits beside the net. Play's going to slow down just a little bit. And here is Adam Letarte coming from the other way, and offside. Noah Austin was picked at the blue line. He ran in to Tyler Averin, and that actually stopped him from getting out of the zone. And he's talking to the ref, and everybody knows that when you talk to the refs, you get a penalty, so should be a power play.
Yeah. But if there was to be a penalty on the play, it'd almost be against Noah Austin for talking to him. He shouldn't, even though the play's over, it's just done. You shouldn't be going back to him.
There's Lytle, sends it around the boards.
Uh-oh.
And Thole will go D to D and get it right back. Now it's played up to the left point, and it's sent right back deep into the UCF zone, and I don't think the ice is in very good shape.
Looks
There's
like
a lot
guys
of people
are
falling
all over the place.
Here's Berg on a 2-on-1. Throws it out in front. Here's a backhand, and that was broken up by Lytle. And it's held in by Lalonde. And now Beckus has a 2-on-0 with Brandley Miller. Ian Beckus caught from behind. Mark scores!
He scores.
It was a 3-on-0, and Ryan Marks has scored his first ever ACHA goal. And he
goes right to the bench. Didn't even stay on. He went right to the can.
Somebody get him that puck.
Yeah. First goal of the season, Ryan Marks. 101 points for the Embry-Riddle Eagles on the career. Now 102 for Ryan Marks.
Does Beckus get an assist on that goal?
I think that might be Ian Beckus' first point of the season.
No. Actually, he has 3.
Oh, good for him.
He has... Coming in, he had a goal and 2 assists in 6 games. So now he's got a goal and 3 assists, and he's got 4 points in 7 games, which is pretty good stat line, actually. 4 goals at 4 points in 7 games is good.
Yeah, it looks like UCF's getting tired over there. If you see them over on the bench, they're
all
huddling
together. They don't have a very big bench. They have 2 goalies on the bench.
Yeah, they do. Looks like they're trying to stick together for some warmth. They might be getting a little cold over there.
Oh, yeah, there's a new goalie in that. I didn't even realize that. See if you can find the number for me.
It looks like number 1.
Okay.
Number 1.
That's Tyler Moore, and it's his 6th game of the season. Actually, he's played 6. This is his 7th game. He's 2-3-1 with a GAA of 4.08.
Looks like UCF's trying to cherry pick for the most part in this game. It doesn't seem like they're really trying too hard, so Embry-Riddle needs to take advantage of this.
And they just waved off an icing, and Mario Filardi will go on the forecheck.
Here comes the pen.
Icing. Nope, waved off. They're looking for the stretch pass, and now UCF controls. O'Donnell will play it around the net. Remy Hata plays it up the boards, and now here's Dan Sakala. Is he going to get his third chance? It looks like he might. Sakala, wrist shot, and it went off the blocker and out of play.
Dan's still looking for his first.
Oh, man.
But it looks like he might get it today.
He's really, really flying. He did a good job. He completely cut back to the middle and got a shot up before it was tipped.
Dan's had a good game so far.
He's had a really good game.
Real hard trying to get that first goal for him. So looks like it's going to come here in a little bit in this game.
Jeremy Kearson wins a straight back corner shot, and that was off the left pad of Tyler Moore, again, who's playing the second period. They might just play all three goalies.
No, it looked like they pulled him the other one for some reason. He came in on after that second goal, so we'll see what's going on with the UCF bench.
He looks like he's camped out. I don't know. Maybe it was just, I don't know. If we had somebody in between the glass, we could find out, but that's not in our budget for this year at least.
Yeah, our budget's a little tight right now.
Uh-oh. Hand pass, and Dan Sakala went head first into the boards. He's
slow to get up.
He's still on his knees. He's shaking his head now. He's still down. And you know what? He might have just got the wind knocked out of him, but it didn't look like he went in very
comfortably.
Yeah, comfortably. I mean, but going in the boards is never comfortable. Especially in Daytona when the glass pops out every other play.
Yeah, we had a couple instances this year, actually. Turner Kaufman against one of the teams we played this year. I think it was Coastal Carolina. He came in and tried hitting some guy and missed and shattered the glass.
That was just behind the other net, right?
Yeah, it was down below the visitor side net.
Now, penalties coming up to Bryce Corner, and it will be a trip. And it will be a UCF power play.
I don't know about that call, Jordan. It looked a little weak to me.
Do we have a replay? Do we have a TV truck outside that can find us a replay?
Let's go outside.
You know, if we could put like a mic on one of the players.
Mic up?
Yeah, and mic somebody up, and then like when they're on the, like Bryce is in the penalty box, he has nobody to talk to. Maybe he wouldn't be so lonely if he could talk to us.
Yeah, he wouldn't be too lonely if we could talk to him. It'd be good.
Sitting in the penalty box, it's not fun. I mean, you sit there and you might get scored on. Oh my goodness! Woo! Tyler Moore tried to make a breakout pass, and Kyle Usiak got it and nearly put a backhand into the open net. 1:43 to go on the UCF power play, and another turnover. Noah Austin, he's just going to take it back in the neutral zone and kill some time, and pass was ahead of Kyle Usiak, so they had to wait for Jack Bogan to tag up. UCF will start the breakout on the power play.
Good penalty kill here so far from the Eagles.
Usiak had his stick held, it looks like, by McClellan, and no call. McClellan will stop on the left half wall. Still has it. Plays it back to the left point. D-to-D pass now. Puck in the right corner. Corey Altieri taken away by Jack Boken. Nice move, and he's going to start away a 2-on-1 with Usiak. Usiak breakaway chance, and he was caught from behind. Good job by the captain, Rodney Lalonde. UCF dodges a bullet. Could have tied this game at 3.
Yeah, Kyle doesn't miss so much from those chances like that, so it's not usual for him to get caught.
And there's a 2-on-1, and Berg was stopped by Bruyere.
Nico with a good save there.
Nico did have a big save, and he is also a senior that was recognized tonight. He's from France.
Yeah, he's from France. He's not going to be waving the white flag tonight, though, for Embry-Riddle.
He's what?
He's not going to be waving the white flag for every
Nope.
rule tonight.
I would hope not.
I would hope not.
Rumor has it his first hockey practice, he didn't have a goalie stick, so he used a long baguette instead.
I cannot deny or confirm that statement, Jordan.
Remy Hata, right half wall, can't get it out. And there's 20 seconds left in the penalty to Bryce Corner. And it's held in at the line. There's a wrist shot deflected, blocked, turning and firing. And O'Connell had it. And, oh! So there's a penalty to UCF. And
Hey, let's get that kid out of there.
I don't know. So there was a penalty, and then was that David Lytle that fell down, or did he get pushed down?
No, it was actually Remy Hata that got thrown down to the ice. It was a dirty play. I don't know why he would do that.
So Shane O'Donnell, and he has a C on his jersey. So
It looks like O'Donnell's going to get 2 on that play.
they have. He has a C on his jersey.
They got a
and
couple captains out there.
Rodney
for UCF.
Lalonde has a C on his jersey. So who's actually the captain and who has the A?
I don't know. It looks like they couldn't make a decision for themselves, so they had to make 2.
Oh,
Makes no sense.
they're one of those teams.
Yeah, they're that team.
So yeah, you're right. It's a 4-minute penalty, and David Lytle falls down, and now here's a chance for USF down the left side, centering pass, and a save by Nico Proulier on Trey Hunter Shard on the 2-on-1 pass from Mitchie McGugan, and
That's a name.
that is a name. I had to look up before the game how to pronounce it.
Yeah. Yeah, Hunter Chard doesn't really miss very many of those. I grew up playing with him. He's a good hockey player. Nice guy.
Where's he from?
He's from here in Daytona Beach, Florida.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I played 18 AA with him here, so.
And here's Brantley Miller trying to get a chance right out of the box as he came on for Bryce Corner. He has it behind the net.
Having trouble getting out of first gear.
Yeah, apparently I can relate to that. I didn't even know I had multiple gears. And there's a shot into the net. Ian Beckus, did he tip it? And it was a shot from the point, and Ryan Marks blocked it with his foot, and he's down. He can barely stand up, which is really,
It's not a good sign.
really not a good sign. And he's still in a lot of pain.
Looks like he'll be all right, though.
I don't know. He sure doesn't look very comfortable. And I think Bob Joyce has said something to him on the bench, and he's smiling. I think he's laughing about it. I don't know who got the goal.
I think it was Ian Beckus.
Ian Beckus was in front. I think he tipped it.
I think it was his second goal of the game. No, his second point of the game.
If it was Beckus, then David Lytle has the assist. If it wasn't Beckus, then it was Lytle's goal. So
Yeah, Lytle's been scoring a lot, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was David Lytle.
David has 5 goals coming in this game, so he either has 6 goals or Ian Beckus has his second goal of the season. And we'll have to wait for the off-ice officials to look at the replays and determine that for us. And there's a turnover by Bryce Corner, and here's a breakaway chance. There's a backhand over the net. That was Matthew Angelica for UCF, and he missed. There's a chance to put his team back up front. And it says 3-3. Here's Angelica again. This time he gets around Malcheski with a backhand, and that was stopped by Proulier. There's a shot by Brockman, and there's a penalty coming up, and I don't know who it's going to. Looks like Angelica for UCF is going. So it'll be a 5-on-3 for the next minute and 20 seconds. Yep, it will be.
Looks like it was a slash.
So we'll see who they send. Oh, Dan Sakala's out there.
Dan looking for the first goal.
He's looking for his first goal, and he's been all over the net.
Let's see if he can put one in here
I
today.
think he's going to put one in. I think he's going to score on this shift, and I'm going to be very happy for my roommate. All the way up from Jersey, he's a Homeland Security major.
Dan in front of the net.
Jack Boken gives it to Jeremy Kierson.
Coming back to
Kierson,
Jack.
center point Jack.
Over to Colin.
And is that it? Yes, that's
it.
Wow. Dan Sakala from Colin Bridges and Jack Boken, and that is Dan Sakala's first goal.
Somebody get that kid that puck.
I don't think he scored last year either. I think he just had an assist.
It's his first
That's
of
his
career.
First goal. And he's shaking his head at me, but he scored his first goal.
Dan Sakala with the first goal of the career takes the lead for the Embry-Riddle Eagles on the power play.
And they're still on the power play. And now Jack
Boken
almost made a nice move. So Colin Bridges will go back, and he's going to skate through the neutral zone. Jack Boken tried to find Jeremy Kierson, missed him, and it's sent down the ice. Nico Prulier will stop it, and there's some pressure there from Shard, and he throws out in front. Good job by Boken. And he intercepted that pass. Now he's skating it out. Jack Boken tried to make a move to the middle. Lalonde poked it off his stick, but Boken has it.
Dan going back door.
Oh! Just went off the end of his stick. Jeremy Kierson. That's Alec Bishkoff. I don't think he has a goal this year either. Try to get him his first goal. And here's Alec Bishkoff. D to D. Bridges, wrist shot. Hit a man in front of the net, and it's cleared away.
Jeremy Kirsten looking for the first goal of the night. He had a hat trick earlier in the season, but he's kind of tailing off from now.
There's a high shot by Boken, and it hit Dan Sakala in the hand, and he pays the price for standing in front of the net. Obviously, it's friendly fire, but he wanted that second goal.
Tyler Walkinshaw again for UCF is trying to jump over that puck, trying to block it, and it's not even close. It's almost like he's trying to shy away from it.
Noah Austin will skate it out. 13 seconds left on the power play. It's 4-3 Embry-Riddle. And here's Noah Austin, drops it, gets it back. UCF banned on the wrist shot.
Looks like he has a hole in his stick.
Yeah. Well, Bauer just came out with a new stick that actually has a hole in it now, and I don't understand how it doesn't break.
I wonder if he got the new one.
Here's David Lytle. Down the left side. Wrist shot tripped, and I think he stepped on the puck, actually.
I think he stepped on his own stick.
There's a backhand, and that was blocked. And a good job turning. Here's Noah Austin, and that was blocked. Some chaos in front of the net, and
UCF looks a little mad right now.
They're going to come away with the puck.
That penalty by number 13, one of their captains, that 4-minute penalty really hurt them. We scored twice on the power play there. It's a 4-3 lead now.
Exactly. And the power play it hasn't been lighting up. I think there was one game we went 1 for 14.
Oh, yeah.
That was a 2-1 loss to FGCU. Because I remember that was the time when Marksy told me to pass it to him or to go to the front of the net, and I said no. I'm going to stand on the left circle, and then I got a one-timer scored, and I told him that's why I didn't go to the front of the net, and he didn't answer me. This shot deflected out of play. But the power play is just under 16%, so it's good to see them get 2 power play goals.
Yeah, bring that percentage up for us here at Embry-Riddle. It's not a common play we work on too often for Embry-Riddle, so to have it at least at 15%, working at least sometimes, definitely does help. Good shot, try to shot block for Ian Beckus, trying to get into more games here. That's going to help him.
It is, and there's been 3 or 4 players that have been in and out of the lineup all year, and this is just a scrimmage, but it's also a good chance for players that really want to get in to show that they should be in. And it's good to see, Ian Beckus getting a point, and actually might even have 2. We don't know if he got the goal, and Billy Callahan both working really hard.
Yeah, Billy's been in and out of the lineup at the early part of the season, but it seems like he's a mainstay now for Embry-Riddle.
And Beckus almost had Miller on a breakout pass, and it was read there by Lalonde, so it was broken up, but it was a good look.
Yeah, it was a good look for me, and it was a good quick play up to Brantley, and it looks like Marksy might have one. Good save.
Stole that puck from behind the net, and Beckus tried to hold it in. It actually went up the stick of Berg, and now here's a 3-on-1. Here's Berg. Backhand sauce, and he had way too much Alfredo on that one as it's ended up on the other side of the ice. Now Hata turned it over behind the net, but Lytle supports. He's going to go back behind his net and try and start a breakout the other way.
Here comes David Lytle up the ice.
Lytle didn't shoot. He usually shoots there. And the puck-
Yeah, it got broken up really quick on him. I don't think he expected that.
Betkiss did a good job lifting the stick, and Matt Silcox showing he has some pretty decent hands at the blue lines. He held it in, and then it was finally sent out into the neutral zone. And
Silcox looked like he got tripped by his own player,
yeah,
Mario Filardi.
Yeah. Here's Bryce Corner, drops it for Billy Callahan, and his shot was deflected wide. Filardi throws it out in front. That was
Took
blocked.
a couple bounces there. It almost went right to the net. Looked like a pinball machine.
It was sent in by Richie McGugan actually, I think. And
that's a name.
Silcox.
Poor kid.
Deflected out of play.
Richie McCougan.
Puck's out of play with 3:38 in the second period, and this period has gone by a little bit quicker than the last one.
Yeah, it's been going quick, but Embry-Riddle has outshot their opponent this period. It was an even shooting last period, but it seems like Embry-Riddle's stepped up their play.
The shot tower 25-21 for Embry-Riddle, and here's a chance. Broken up, and Billy Callahan's able to get it out into the neutral zone.
That's a good clear from Billy. He's got the puck again.
Off the boards, and he did a good job. He knocked that puck out of midair and got it up to the blue line. He had it knocked off his stick, but it was pretty good skill play. Filardi will go on the forecheck. Here's a pass that was broken up in the neutral zone, and Ben Malcheski cleared it away. Looked like it could have been a 2-on-1. Now here's Billy Callahan 2-on-2 with Mario Filardi. Callahan's shot deflected off of Averin behind the net, and UCF will have a chance to break out.
Good play from Billy, keeping him down there, not letting him break out right away.
Yes, Billy Callahan on the forecheck. Didn't allow UCF to even start a breakout. And now Averin's going to try again.
Oh, he almost picked that pass off. He's getting tired, though. He's got to go for his change.
Yeah. Dan Sakala back out there, which is good. And here's a breakaway chance.
2-on-1.
Alterny's shot
Good
stop,
save,
and the rebound
Nico.
goes in the net. I think Ben Malcheski fell down, and it hit his skate and went through Nico Brulier's legs.
It hit off the post. Nico made the first initial save, but it looked like number 18, Richie McCougan,
scored the goal.
And
so we're tied up at 4. This game has been back and forth.
Embry-Riddle starting the period down 3-1, 2 minutes to go. It's tie game 4-4.
And they have outscored UCF this period by 3-1.
It's been a good period so far. Alec Bischoff trying to make the hit.
And that puck hits the AC vent and comes
can't
right back
do that,
down.
dude.
You can't do that.
You can't do
Well,
that.
I mean, nobody really tries to. But there's a giant hole at both ends. You think anybody's gotten a puck in there?
I'm sure.
It'd be really hard to do that. I still don't see Caputo on the bench. I'm going to look down. I don't see him.
Jack Boken with some handles going towards the net.
There's a wrist shot by Alec Bischoff, and
Colin Bridges with the puck.
just missed the net. Now Colin Bridges right corner. He's got Dan Sakala covering for him at the point. And instead, it's Bridges in the right corner, and Lalonde for UCF. Try to make a move, and Bischoff made a good defensive play. But Lalonde's going to start the breakout. Backhand pass, and he had O'Connell on the breakaway, but it was out of the reach, and instead ends up in Brulier's glove. 1:45 in the second period.
Tie game 4-4. Good play.
Exactly. It's been a good period. Better than the first period. You know, a lot less defensive mistakes and more taking advantage of UCF's mistakes. Like you said, they got 2 power play goals on the same power play.
Yeah, it's those simple mistakes that really cost you, especially in this type game.
And that puck ends up back in Brulier's glove. They didn't even have to shut the music off. Just turn it down and turn it right back up.
Yeah, a key thing to know in this game is Embry-Riddle does have a couple guys out. There's only 1 or 2 for UCF missing.
That hit somebody on the bench. The UCF bench. It was cleared off the glass, and then who is that? Number 6.
No, that is 16.
Corey Altieri got banged with the puck off the glass, and that shot went under Poulier's pad, and he got it held under there. And that's the third quick whistle in a row. He was leaning over the boards, the puck went off the glass, and it bunked him in the helmet.
Yeah, good save by Nico. Good face-off win.
Yeah, it's a good tie-up, but good support by Jack on the face-off. And here's
Kyle
UCF
on the race.
He's a 2-on-1 with Adam Letarte. UCF, and he was...
hits the kid's stick.
Oh, yeah, he did. I thought Kyle lost his stick, and I thought there was going to be a holding the stick penalty, but Jack Boken has it left half wall. He's got Bridges at the point. Jack Boken tried to go back door, missed UCF. It was broken up before it got there. Boken tried to hold it in at the line, and he couldn't. And Walkinshaw
coming out.
Nearly had a breakaway.
Trying to jump over another guy there. Really surprised he didn't try.
And here's Adam Letarte with UCF. UCF backhand, and that was broken up. Here's a 2-on-2 the other way.
Tyler Walkinshaw coming out, hopping through the zone.
And now it's a 2-on-1, 3-on-1.
4-on-2.
Noah Austin, wrist shot, and he scores. He went short side. And he went short side, glove side, and it's 5-4 with 36.7 to go.
That's a hard goal for UCF to give up there. Great way to come back in this period by Embry-Riddle and not go down and after that goal.
There was a goal. There were 2 goals in the last minute for UCF last period, so they already got one. So maybe we'll get another one in the next 36 seconds.
Let's see if Marksy can pull some magic here. Marksy coming in on the draw for Embry-Riddle should win this one clean.
And he did. And David Lytle's going to skate it up himself. Now it's a 3-on-2 again. Lytle shot, and he shot it from there. He missed the net.
Shooting for peanut butter, as Bob Joyce would say.
I'm surprised that he didn't shoot in the goalie's chest that time.
I know. Lately, he hasn't been shooting for the chest, though. He's been doing pretty good with it. Good play by Lytle.
Lytle did a good job on the back check. He got it up to Beckis. 10 seconds to go. He played it off the boards.
To himself.
And it was a good play, and he sends it in the right corner, and that will do it for the period, most likely.
4, 3, 2, 1. End of the second period.
That does it. It's full. I don't know. 4-4, 5-4. Regardless, it's the end of the second period between UCF and Embry-Riddle, and we're going to take a 20-minute break, and we'll be back for the third period on the Embry-Riddle Game Day Network. And that was a quick 20 minutes. We only have 30 minutes of ice time left, so I don't think they're going to do a cut. Actually, one of the refs just got off the ice.
I don't know if they're going to just end the game right here after the second period. It's a 5-4 lead. If they end the game, it might be a 5-4.
I don't know what's going on. What? Wait,
Matt
who's
Silcox
on camera? Matt Silcox is getting dragged. Who's the camera guy?
And we got Matt Silcox getting dragged over there like a fucking sled. Oh, sled. Matt Silcox is a little covered in snow right now. He's missing a stick.
And then his stick just got shot towards the net.
I don't know what he's doing out there right now.
So they're just doing a 1-minute intermission, and then we're going to play the third period. They might run the clock, actually. I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a run clock period, it seems like, for Embry-Riddle.
Jeremy Kierson is talking to the scorekeepers.
Yeah.
Nico Poulier is talking to Bob Joyce. Ryan Marks is skating circles around the curling rings. Oh, Matt Silcox got his stick back.
Good for him.
He's going to the... Okay. All right, Nico's going to go back into the net, so I still don't see Caputo, and since we don't have an intermission, I don't know what's going on.
Here, Jordan, I'm going to go check on him real quick, and I'll give you guys an update with that.
You better come back. You better come back. I don't know why it's whistling. Anyway, we're going to start the third period. All right, I have somebody new on the broadcast. Why don't you tell them who you are?
All right. Hey, guys. My name is Matt Friley, and I run the Embry-Riddle Hockey Twitter and occasionally the cameraman when Jeffrey Gilbert disappears. But, you know.
Well, we appreciate all the work you do. Are you going to be going with the team to the regional championship?
We'll see. It really depends on my availability.
Okay.
But, I'm hoping to make it out. Seems like it'd be a great time. Hoping for the boys to do some good work against Georgia Tech March 7th, and then hoping that we'll get a nice matchup for the second day and win 2 games, take it to nationals.
Yeah, exactly. It is a 2-game trip to nationals, and last home game.
Yeah, it's it's been really nice to see the seniors get out there and play. It's a shame Caputo's down in the locker room. He's actually been struggling to stand, according to some
What
of the guys
happened with him? That's actually why Alex went to go check on him.
So from what it sounded like, the actual first penalty of the game, where he got ran over by number 7 for UCF, I think kind of bruised him pretty good, and I think each continual save and play has kind of aggravated it, and it seems like he's really struggling down there. And so I'm hoping.
It sounds like it's a concussion.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Well, what you're telling me.
Yeah.
If he can't, and yeah. Or if you say, I don't know, I never actually saw him at the intermission, but that's really, I feel really bad for Caputo. It's his first game of the year. He started and he only got through 1 period, and it wasn't even off of it was a penalty too.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough job. I know he had a lot of family out here today. Really sad to see, but at least some good ice time, and hopefully I know this game will go down as a tie, but hopefully get a nice little win over UCF here.
Wow, Jack Boken, nice move, and he throws it out in front, and the net came off. And we do hope Caputo will be better. He is our club president. He does a lot for us. And Alex just brought me a sandwich. This is awesome.
Our hero.
This is awesome.
Yeah, so really hope that he's going to be doing better, but it's definitely a tough shot.
He knew about Caputo already. He told us. Wait, what did you find out?
He said that he might have a
mild concussion?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. So that's really tough on his last game for the team, especially as team president. Really hope that he'll be able to just kind of bounce back from this. We'll see how long it'll take. Can never really tell. Just at least it's mild, that's for sure. In
this era, concussions, there's so much more that we found out. They're not going to take any of them lightly.
Oh, no.
Especially and there's a chance in front that was cleared away. Not with what we know now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's but it's definitely really hard to see senior night. You don't, especially in a game like this, you really don't want to see anybody get hurt. Game really doesn't mean much. I hate to say it like that, but it's really just both teams getting ready for regionals.
It is.
And tough to see one of the, maybe not the best player on the team, but he's definitely been a rock and definitely a team favorite as a team pres. And so it is really hard to see. So skating around the backside of the net here, looking for an opportunity.
So Jack Boken has it left corner. We have 16:42 to go in the third period. There was no intermission, from my understanding, because we only have 30 minutes of ice time left.
That would be correct.
So that is the unfortunate part, but we just get hockey quicker. Here's Kierson, left point, Jack Boken, spin move. Tried to buy himself some time, got the puck right back, tried to make a move to the middle, and he was double teamed, and that puck is flipped into the neutral zone. Remy Hotsaw sends it right back in, and Jack Boken is slowly skating to the bench. I don't know if he's just fed up or if he's hurt or tired, but anyway, I'd like to thank Matt for coming on while Alex was getting us an update on Caputo. And so you talked to Caputo himself?
Yeah, I talked to Caputo a little bit. He's right now getting dressed back up, just in regular clothes. He's not going to get back dressed for the game. He's
Did
doing
he-
all right. He's getting better, he says, but he's definitely at least mildly concussed.
Did he tell you what play it was on?
He said that it was on the play where he got ran into real good, and I got the penalty on the
Did he get it
goalie.
like a knee to the head or something?
It seemed like it. I didn't go that far into detail.
Investigative reporter Alex Fowler doing his good work for us. So there's 15:20 to go in the third period. I was actually going to wonder if they're running the clock or not, but we haven't had a whistle in a while, so I can't actually look until we get a stoppage in play.
Mr. Hands, Jeremy Kirsten coming into the corner.
Oh, yeah. David Lytle, center point, goes D to D with Hata. Takes a wrist shot off the glove of Moore. And wait, no, it still is Moore. Okay.
They definitely need to keep on shooting for that glove side more.
Yeah, more on more.
More on more.
Yeah, exactly.
They couldn't catch that one. That last shot, he had trouble with that one.
Well, the rebound did pop right back out in front, but here comes UCF. And here's a wrist shot by John Brockman. Blocked another chance. Glove save by Nico Croulier. Corey Altieri. He came in with 13 points, 7 goals, and they are running the clock. Okay.
This period should go by a little bit quicker than the rest of them, being a run clock.
I think it'll go by in 20 minutes, don't you think?
I think so.
20 minutes of run clock?
No way.
Yeah.
That seems like too much math for us pilots.
Yeah. We're good at,
flying airplanes. Other than that, nothing else.
And there's
Noah Austin,
Wow.
and he hit the
Oh,
stanchion.
no! That
And
was Bryce
Corner.
Bryce Corner set him on a Hail Mary floater, and Noah Austin was gone behind the fence, and it was going to arc right down, and then it hit the ceiling.
And then Noah, just to get him back, just smacked the stick out of his hands. What a team player.
Yeah, exactly. Good accountability.
Always got to keep your guys accountable. Noah, and looks like
Adam Letarte stepped on the puck, or
Yeah.
he fell down.
he just stepped on that thing, right on it.
So here comes UCF, sent it to the opposite corner for Bryce Corner to pick it up. He's going to play that into the neutral zone. Turnover. Wrist shot, scores. Oh, my.
Not a
Shane
good
O'Donnell.
Not a good play from Bryce. He's got
And
to be
that
better than
ties the game at 5. Well, the scoreboard says 4-4, but it's 5-5. So, yes, because there's a scrimmage, the game is going in as a tie. But we have an actual tie. So maybe they should... Who's scorekeeping? Should put the real score up.
Yeah. We might be getting some... no, we're almost out of time.
I don't think we'll
could've
get
gone to
overtime.
if we had a little bit more time.
Here's Ian Beckus,
Ian
2-on-1
Beckus,
with
2-on-1.
Brandley Miller. Wrist shot, and he hit the left pad of Moore.
Ian Beckus.
Colin Bridge is trying to hold it at the line, can't do it. Now here's a 2-on-1 for UCF.
Altieri and McGugan.
And he can get the shot off.
Richie McGugan.
And it's played back to the right point.
Richard.
Averin played it behind the net. Now here's a chance in front. Backhand, they score again. Shane O'Donnell.
Not good sign. Hey, bud, how's that peanut butter and jelly?
Dude, I haven't had a chance to eat it because I've been talking. But now I can actually eat some of it because there's a break in play.
6-5 UCF. Not the type of game Member Riddle was looking for here. Don't want to be high scoring when you're trying to play like this. Just getting ready.
And you can kind of expect high scoring though when it's, a more looser game in that sense. I mean,
yeah, a couple of the goals that the first one that they scored this period was Bryce does not make those plays. He was trying to make it up to Noah.
it's a turnover.
It was just a really bad turnover, but it's all right.
Oh man, Billy Callahan nearly had a breakaway, but Flaherty was knocked down, so he was offside.
Mario Flaherty.
Here comes UCF, and pass was nearly intercepted by Matt Silcox. And now here's Billy Callahan. And he tried to make a move at the blue line. He got the puck back. He rims it around the boards. Silcox is going to be the only one there, but Lytle is going to hold it in at the line. Lytle, wrist shot blocked, and
looks
no
like
call.
a soccer flop. Number 7.
Walkinshaw.
Actually blocked the shot for once.
He did, and he's down, and he's still getting to the bench. He's still not on the bench yet. he's still not on the bench, but they have 6 guys out, and now he finally gets on.
Tyler Walkinshaw, maybe that's why he doesn't block any shots.
Yeah, because it's hurt every time. There's a wrist shot deflected into the right corner. Berg threw it on net. That was broken up. Sits at the side of the net, and it's still loose. And Berg's going to throw it behind the net, and Remy Hata laid a light body check. Chard in there as well. Now Remy tried to play it up the boards, and Riddle's kind of gotten lethargic here in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, it looks like they're all out there. They've been out there for a little bit. Time for a change here, boys.
Here's Berg. Plays it around the boards. And Angelica played it into the left corner, and finally is a chance to get it out. Is Filardi, and he does, and he got just enough weight on that so it wasn't icing, so they can get the full change. And that pass missed Berg, and UCF has icing, and yep, okay, they're enforcing the no change rule. So 9:35 to go in the third.
9:37.
Yeah, but now it's at 35.
Ah,
Yeah, by the time I finish saying it, it should be at 35.
Yeah, but it was at 37, so.
Oh, okay. Well, now it's at 25. So that's how much time's left in the third period with this running clock. The shots are 29-27 UCF, and they have 6 goals.
Ken Burns over there showing some family photos and some videos on his phone over there, not watching that game.
He is our manager. There's a pass in
Dan
front.
Sakala
Almost had 2. Here comes UCF the other way now.
Uh-oh.
Ethan Tangy banks out the boards for Berg. Wrist shot stopped by Brullier. Kirsten backhands it, turns it over.
McGugan.
And he didn't get the shot off, but he has the puck.
Richie McGugan.
Ben Malcheski gets it out into the neutral zone, and one thing he always asks me before the game is to make sure I say something good about him, which I try to do because he is a very good guy to be around, and he is a very physical player. Also, where is Turner Kaufman?
I have no clue.
So I was thinking he loves working out, and so does Turner.
He might be doing some protein in the gym.
Yeah, you know what? It would make sense.
Doing some shots of protein.
Big heavy lift day. Ben Malcheski, though, he's really smart. He said he's going to intern at SpaceX.
Oh,
and he likes building. Actually, let me look. Designing rockets or building rockets? He likes.
He's part of the rocket program, rocket club at Embry-Riddle.
He likes working out and building rockets, and he is an aerospace engineering major, so that would make sense.
Yep. He's a little bit of an introvert, but he's a big gym guy, so it doesn't make much sense.
Yeah, you know what? And after you get to know him, he does talk a little bit more.
Yeah, it is.
I remember last year, he had one game. I think he had 6 or 7 open ice hits that were humongous.
Yeah, I remember that. He's a physical player when he wants to be.
He's strong. Just like Jeremy Kirsten. They don't necessarily look strong when they have their gear on, and they're not necessarily the tallest, but they're very strong, very physical, and they'll catch you off guard if you're not ready. Bryce corner, wrist shot, that was stopped by Moore. 7:52 to go in the third period.
Embry-Riddle hockey, brought to you by Jordan Shepard.
Bryce corner. Turn the puck over. Now here comes UCF.
Number 16 up the wing for UCF. That is
Corey Altieri. Yeah. Noah Austin played it to Bryce corner, and it was turned over.
I think he's one of their new guys this year. I've never played against him so far.
And here's a chance.
Good
side
play.
of the net.
Shane O'Donnell looking for that hat trick.
And he shoots it off the side of the net. Nico Brullier closes up the short side. 7:08 in the third period.
And here comes number 7, Tyler Walkinshaw.
You know what? He came into this game with 20 points in 27 games. He's 5'11", 180 pounds.
Almost a point per game player.
Yeah. You know what? Regardless of any league you play in, point a game is not easy. There's a chance in front, and they score.
Goes in.
I don't know who that was. Number 22?
And
Ethan
it's a 6-5
Tangney?
hockey game.
Ethan Tangney, and that was his third goal of the season.
I think it was actually number 21.
Oh,
Matthew
Angelica. That would have been his.
Angelica.
I don't know how many goals he has this game. I don't have a stat sheet with me. I should write stuff down as the game goes on, but I don't.
Matthew Angelica's kind of had Embry-Riddle's number this year. I don't know what it is, but he's been scoring a decent amount. And it's weird. Ryan Marks is not out there for Embry-Riddle. This is not a good sign.
Well, I wonder if he's just taking the rest of the game off. And there's another
they
goal.
Score again.
This is number 14, John Brockman. And he's okay. So there's 4 guys on the team with actually a plus-minus recorded. And he's one of the guys that has a +1, but like, are they actually keeping plus-minus? David Lytle's the only guy with a plus on Embry-Riddle stats. Everybody else just says 0. I don't know. I think they're keeping Marksy off because of his, maybe his foot's a little sore and there's no point in playing him through it.
Yeah. He's sitting there over the bench. I see him right now.
Yep, there he is.
And it's in the netting. Wrong sport.
5:10 to go in the third period.
We're not playing football here. We're playing ice hockey.
Nope. So this is the last home game. So we want to say thanks to everyone for tuning in this year, whether it was Nick Gimble and myself, Nick Gimble and Caputo and I, or for last game, Alex and I. It has been a very successful season. This is the first time that the team has made the regional playoff for the first time ever.
Especially since we came in at the number 5 spot going into the tournament. So, and only the top 10 teams in our conference make it. We were number 5. So, good year for us here at Embry-Riddle.
And especially because Georgia Tech beat us 10-1 last year, and we were ranked number 12. And this year, number 5.
We're
got some really big wins.
We're looking for some redemption against them. We only beat Florida Gulf Coast once last year. We beat their freshman team last year, 4-3. But this year we've been having good games every time we play them. We went to overtime and lost, so we had a bunch of chances last game against them. We're 2-3, 2-1 against Florida Gulf Coast. Where in past years, about 4 years ago, we were losing to Florida Gulf Coast by 18 goals or more.
Yeah,
so
and the progression of this team, Bob Joyce told me last year in Miami, that was the first time they'd ever beaten a ranked team. And last year the team really grew. The recruiting in a way grew. They joined the SCHC, and that gave them, wow, I think the mic was just upside down or something, but now I sound better.
But yeah, we came a long way, it seems like. We brought in a good recruiting class. Noah Austin. We had Adam Letarte, the senior, come in. He didn't even know about the team until this year. And we've gotten a couple guys. Noah Austin. We got Remy Hawtaw, Jack Boken, Bryce Corner. We've got a bunch of good recruiting guys for this season this year for the freshmen, and hopefully we can get just as good, if not better, recruiting class next year. Good shot blocked by Jeremy.
Hurt his foot, and he's going to stay out there.
Marine.
He is a Marine. It's really hard to stop a Marine.
Here he comes. You can see he's nursing that foot, but he's not going to give up on the play.
Alex Bischoff on breakaway. Here's Alex Bischoff on a breakaway, and he's come from behind.
And he's doing the splits at the boards.
And he can't believe that puck did not go in the net, and he is slow to get back. I don't know, maybe he...
Number 9 for UCF gets a shot on goal, and Noah Austin has the puck, the freshman. Here comes.
And you got to wonder, too, how the upcoming freshman class is this year. Here's Adam Letarte down the right side, and he goes on the wraparound, and he didn't get a chance to come around and shoot short side like he usually does.
That's his shot, though. He's going to get it here soon. And it's hard to stop it. Oh, here comes Jack Boken.
Here he comes, top of the right circle. Now he throws it in front of UCF. Say rebound, score! Adam Letarte.
6-6 tie game.
There it is. No, I think it's 7-6 now.
Well, we stopped keeping score.
We stopped keeping score, but I think it's 7-6 now.
Goal scored by Adam Letard, assisted by number 43, Kyle Yusiak, and
Jack Boken.
Boken.
So
Number
Ryan
9.
Marks, I think they're going to put, I'm surprised they don't have the seniors out there to finish the period. But Ian Beckus is out there with Ryan Marks and Matt Silcox, so it's good to see Marksy is playing. Here's Ryan Marks. Takes
Marks
a
with the
wrist shot, and
Good
that was
save.
stopped by Moore. Ryan Marks left corner.
Back to
Plays it
Jack
back
Boken.
to Jack Boken. Nice spin move.
Coming down the wall, back down to Silcox.
He's going to get bumped there by
Silcox
Avrin.
is a feisty player down there, taking him out.
And one thing that he's told me is if it's a chippy game, he doesn't want to go out there. 'Cause
Really?
He knows he's going to get a penalty.
That's his type of game, though. That's
He
how
says he knows he just sometimes, and this year's been a lot better than just from last year. He's been a lot more disciplined this year, and he's a really effective player when he's just agitating, and they're just going to play the puck.
he's definitely a hard player to play against. So he's a good player.
He is.
Just play the puck.
And
It's-
he's not, he's just trying to get under your skin and to get you off your game, and he does a really good job at it.
But off the ice, Matt's a great dude.
He is.
That's
You
how it
wouldn't-
is. A lot of those type of players, though.
You wouldn't think that he's, the agitator of the team. He's ROTC, very respectable, works hard.
Nice guy.
Nice guy, tries hard, loves the game.
10.
And that does it.
That is the end of Embry-Riddle's home regular season.
That is the end of the regular season. True. Not
Oh,
even.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a good season.
It has been a good, successful season. And this will end our final broadcast of the 2019-2020 season. We want to thank everybody for tuning in throughout the season, through our ups and downs, highs and lows. We had 19 home games and won 13 of them. We want to thank you once again for tuning in. And one final goodbye from Jordan Shepard and Alex Fowler.
Thank you
Thanks
for tuning in.
for tuning in on the Embry-Riddle Game Network.